How you doing, family? Uh, this is my first video. Even though I tried to attempt in the past, I would say that I'm ready. So welcome to the journey of life, soul, and spirit. Welcome to the journey of you. Welcome to the journey of me. And welcome to the journey of us as a collective. So I come to do this video today. Um, I woke up at 3 this morning. Uh, I wouldn't say hesitant. I would just say I wanted to meditate, get my thoughts together, figure out what I wanted to do this morning. Because every morning it is about meditating and receiving the downloads for the day. It is about setting your intentions for the day, which I got from Miss Blue, by the way. Just shout out to her. I had to acknowledge when the acknowledgement is due. And I was just led to do certain things this morning. So I saged my house with some cedar wood this morning. I went from the basement to the top of the floor. So it's only 2 floors. So I hit every corner from the basement upstairs, went through every closet. I'm still decluttering. But something was telling me I need to do it. And I started doing this technique, which I'm doing in a video coming soon. When I'm led to spirit, I'm just gotta write this stuff down. I was led to do it, and I felt the change of the energy in my home, and it's so smudged out in there. I had to come. I had to come and get some air because the smoke was like, the way I was doing it was all in my face, and then the smoke is all everywhere, and the energy feel good, but then I'm sweating. Because I'm doing work and stuff, so it was just a lot going on, fam. And then I was gonna sit down and write in my book. This is about to be a new year, so this is a new chapter for us, a lot of new things. This is the winter time where we kind of slow things down and go within and do the work and do grounding the best we can. If you could take a trip and get to a warm place with some water and some ground and some sun that's about 60 to 70 degrees, do it if you can, because I'm working on it and I'm almost there. But there's responsibilities and accountabilities that I have to take care of first beforehand. Sorry, I love looking at the sky, and it's 6 o'clock in the morning, almost 7, so a lot of people are going to work right now. So it's a lot of activity, not a lot of activity, because the children will be getting up, going to school soon. I guess I could speak on that a little bit, because I do kind of, just to let you know about me. This is not my introduction video, but I do get a little long-winded sometimes. But sidebar, talking about children, this is the best time to work with your child like energy. I say that because I had a dream the other night about 2 Rottweilers that I had when I was 4 or 5 years old, and we had to sell them to move from Vegas back to Chicago because my mom didn't have the funds at the time. I think she just didn't want to spend the money, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? She know her budget, and she knew where she stood as a grown woman on her finances, and it didn't fit her budget to do it. So we had to get the dogs away. Now, the other night I had a dream, and there were 4, maybe 5 dogs. They were in the shadow. There was a man in the shadow. And yeah, it scared the hell out of me. I do have my copper bracelet on, but my lapis lazuli bracelet broke this morning, so I'm gonna have to redo that. I do jewelry. That's tiger's eye. So anyway, like I said, I got sidebar. The main thing about what I'm trying to say is that you have to tap into that childlike energy to get things moving. I've been going back. A lot of my childhood traumas I've been healing already, but there's a lot of things that happen in teenage years and my early 20s that I need to get together, because I'm like 2 years and about 4 months away from being 40. So sorry, I was trying to think of that stone, but I don't think spirit want me to talk about that right now. That's why I say I could get long-winded. So you'll get to know who I am. This video wasn't planned. This is a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's kind of like that. but it's best to work on self right now during this time going into springtime. It really is important. But I was just felt led to do a video. So the video I'm going to do today is I have been told when I was into I still believe in Christianity, not all of it, just some parts, right? But I do believe that all spiritual paths are one. You know what I'm saying? You could either be left or right, light or dark or whatever. But right now it's our time to incorporate both the dark and the light, the balance. You are supposed to be in the middle to balance out the two, the scales of Maya. That's why Maya is coming back to the planet right now too. So that's a lot. It's a lot to explain with that. So then in that era of my old self, I was a Christian Baptist, and I was always told that I was a prophet. I'm like, nah, my type of breed of human or spirit, as you would call it, they would say, no, that's impossible. You can't be that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can be that. You know why? Because I always had this gift, and they always tried to tell me about it, but I never acknowledged it until I woke the fuck up. Excuse the school buses going by. I see children. Look at that. So I'm on my healing journey, and I decided to coin the name The Journey of Life, Soul, and Spirit. And I come to realize that I am a male oracle. Go figure, right? You didn't think I didn't think those existed. Excuse me. I'm still like wiping my 4 o'clock crust out my eye. And it's a lot of responsibilities that come with it, but I've always had the gift of vision. I will share that with you right now. So I was led to go pour libations in the tree that I always pour at. Let me see if they do it. I'm just gonna have to chop it up, and I wanted to just upload it, but I got a video thing where I could chop and edit the video, so I'm gonna do that after I do my writing. That's important. So yeah, I'm a male oracle, tapped into my feminine side, and I was born April 19th, which makes me a cusp. I have Aries and Taurus in it. Aries is my masculine side, Taurus is my feminine side. I've always known about Aries. I've always tapped into the energy of Aries. The sun is coming up too. I have cousins and friends that are Tauruses and never knew that I was supposed to tap into that. I just thought, because I'm like in the middle, I might not be a Taurus. I just might kind of share the energy, but I didn't know how I kind of shared the energy. But I realized that's the other half of me, thanks to the teachings of Sister Myra. That makes my whole. You get what I'm saying? Like, that makes my spirit and me hear what I'm supposed to do a whole being. Aries is my other half, masculine. Taurus is my other half, it's feminine, and you come together to make a complete circle. We all know about that. So it just put me on a path. So I will be, when you see me doing my oracle readings, or I just feel like I want to pull the cards, or I have a message to give for today, it would be from a deck that I got. I would do a video about that, how I found the deck and how it found me, and how I'm doing with it. But it's an Oracle Kabbalah deck, and I was just so shocked and so in gratitude, because I bought it for like $5. It was meant for me, trust me, I know. And when you get ready for yours, it will be meant for you, trust me and believe me, okay? So I'm not gonna be too long-winded, because these kids get out here, and some people call me the shaman around here, and some people call me the voodoo man. The voodoo man, right? So I ain't gonna be too long-winded. I just wanted to do a quick reading for the collective, for Anyone that will watch this video, today is December the 13th. I got a little chant I do. I say, 13. 13, I say, 13, I say. Hold on. All right, this is my tree. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, hold on. I had to show y'all a picture of what it looked like when it's like fully. That's my tree too. That's a maple tree. I told I was connected with maple trees, and that is so crazy because I didn't know it was one right next to my house. And that tree over there that you see was dying. And I went and meditated under it, and it started producing this sap. So those are the 3 trees that I work with. I need one more because my number, I'll go into all of that in my introduction. So right now, we ain't gonna talk about that. We're gonna do this libation and this reading. So I am a student first, and always a student. And I am a teacher. Also, I'm like, what am I gonna be teaching? The works that I did already, everything that's already been done. So I like to use centering is good for confidence, and I would like to think intuitiveness, because it works with the heart chakra. The heart chakra. It works with the Mama have mercy. It works with the solar plexus. Forgive me. I have clear quartz crystal. Y'all know what that's for. Y'all know what these stones is for. I'm gonna go through that in one video. And then black tourmaline. Y'all know black tourmaline protects you from every motherfucking thing. Even these computer devices. So I'm gonna pour like 144 at the time. Right? When I'm about to pour. I don't want my cards to get wet. Then my cards. I say to my ancestors who done this work before me, known and unknown. That's very important, because ancestors, you don't want to pour to everybody. So that's why I say the ones that did this work before me. I say to the mothers of my mother. I say to the fathers of my mother. I say 13 to the mothers of my father. I say to the fathers of my father. I say. And I was adopted, so I have to say this. I say to my adopted bloodline that accepted me in. I say to the higher ancestors who did that work before us, known and unknown, and the bloodline that took me in. I say. That's very important. I say to all the gods, deities, gnomes, fairies, fairy kingdom, the cosmos, source, and all the great things thereof that's within, that works with me and us on our side. I say to you all. I say, known and unknown. All right, family. So I've already kind of, did the thing, because I ain't got no tools or nothing. So I'm just kind of freestyling this, like I said. So let's see what the first card is. We're only doing 4 cards today. The Cauldron. And look, it got an 11 on it. The Cauldron. Later, I'll do a video on what these mean. Because like I said, I'm still learning this. The Court. It's that 9/11. The discipline. We all do need discipline. Look, there go another 9. And one more. The Warrior. Do y'all know about y'all Chiron? Okay. Okay, it don't let me flip it around. It don't even let you do it when it's there. So this is my little altar, my new altar. Okay. So I'm doing the best I can, family. This is the beginning for me, so just bear with me, all right? The cauldron card, which has an 11 on it. Now, I'm going to give you my interpretation of when these cards came out or what I feel. The cauldron is, to me, your works, your some of us who deal with black magic or certain magic, we use cauldrons or different tools. What are you putting in your cauldron for yourself? Okay, the quartz, right, is the next one. I which is a completion card. To me, when this card came out, it was saying that things are ending. And I say why, because I think it relates to this warrior card, which is the fight. You know, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is what I'm gonna share, and I think why this came out. Um, I have this thing where I go into meditation sometimes. And if I feel like someone wronged me or I need some things to be justified, there is a spiritual court. Okay, I want you guys to know that. And you could take people to that court. All right. Um, and I think for some of us, we have been ending a lot of things, and the verdict is about to be read, whether we made the right choice or the wrong choice. So I would say that's why the court card came out. This is all from nature, so we have to do the work, because from one, judgment is coming. We already know that, right? That's why the discipline card came out, because we need to learn these disciplines and we need to fight for what's going on right now. They're destroying nature even more. They're doing foolery and fuckery shit right now. Okay. And I think as a whole that we need to focus more on our gift, our power, which is the cauldron. Okay. So when justice time come, all the good deeds and all the bad deeds we did will be weighed, or I could say will be brought up for consideration on how we're going to move forward, which depends on the discipline, right? And how hard are we going to fight for it? Now, that's my interpretation of what I received. Now, if you feel that this is for you, then this is for you. As we always say, take what resonate and leave the rest at the door. All right. So we're gonna go over to Cauldron first, and I'm trying to do this right because I don't want to lose the page. I know it's a lot going on, but I'm doing my best, family. Okay. So for the Cauldron, it says you have great resources at your disposal. Perhaps, sorry, you will have to put aside your personal ambitions to use them. Why hang on to your own notions of how something must be done when you can tap into a source of wisdom like this? This is not the time for insisting on individual approach. Use the bounty that you have been blessed with. Energy dipping into history, trust in healing, powers of nature, a source of love, well-being, many blessings. So the Cauldron card, that is what I said. We are doing our work, diving into our ancestral history, removing things that don't serve us anymore. This is what I get. And that also will come, I will say this card of the Oracle Kabbalah deck is like the judgment card to me. So the work must be done because we are being watched and graded on this stuff, right? Okay, so let me go to the next one, which is the court. All right. Let me put it right so y'all can see it. I'm gonna do better at this. Just give me some some time. What you do is not entirely free of constraints. You must recognize the right of others to question your actions, and you may have to justify yourself to them. But you also have the right to demand a fair examination of the facts, and you can refer them to a higher authority if necessary. Look at that. Refer them to a higher authority if necessary. Shout out to my sister and Miss Stone, shaman, star seed, healer, sister. She talks about this all the time. Examining yourself and those who sit in your life, and um, taking authority of it. So I agree wholeheartedly with that. And what did I say? I, when people have wronged me and things like that, I go into meditation and I call upon the Galactic Council. Sometimes, one time I went as far as going to the Multi Universal Council. I know y'all don't know about that. Yeah, I'll do a video about that too. So these are possible meanings, but you see the word judgment, referral to superior authority. That's exactly what I was talking about. Spiritual court. There is one. Trust and believe. There is one. Now, discipline is self-explanatory by itself, I feel. Um, Very self-explanatory. Hold on, let me get it. Let me get it. Discipline. So, like I said, with the discipline, how consistent are we changing ourselves, evolving ourselves, elevating, spiraling up? Sometimes we might go down that spiral, but are we spiraling up to elevate? And if you do have to go back, that just means you forgot something. That's how I look at it. So here it says, it is time to begin a new phase of learning. This could be formal study, but it doesn't have to be a set course. Maybe you can teach as well. There is always true. Sorry, I've added that in there. There is always true value in passing on what you know. That was spirit, truth, value. If you have not satisfied, good Lord have mercy. If you have not studied for a while, remember that it is a discipline in itself. In a new subject, you have to be prepared to start at the bottom. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah. Started from the bottom, now we motherfucking here. Yeah. But this is also wonderful, liberating. Uh, Yeah, don't get me. I'm a bad reader. A teacher, a student, a training system, a course of study. Someone is eager to learn from you. Humbleness in the face of greater knowledge. Boom. I know y'all see my little shit going on in the background. That's okay. Um, so yes, what did I say at the beginning, in the middle of my video or somewhere in there, that I am the student first and I am the teacher. We must figure out where we stand. Like I said earlier, there is a balance to this. We have to be in the middle, be Mayat, use the light and the dark, the ethers and the soul and spirit, you know, and all that is to make these things possible. We have to be disciplined in our studies. We have to be. Um, I think all of this relates. So I'm not even gonna go further because we know what the warrior card is. Matter of fact, I'll just do it because I had it out here. I had it already. Okay. Um, by you learning and being disciplined and being a student, one day the student must become the teacher. And even though the student has been given the title of a teacher, it's still more learning and more growth to do in the process, because we're not gonna get everything in this lifetime, but if we get a big ass chunk of it, we will elevate within the next life, I would say. So it's good to have that discipline. Okay. The warrior. Now let's look at the warrior card. You are fighting for what you want, but remember that a fight need not be a terrible struggle. The more accurately you act, the less wear and tear to yourself. Be ready to chop out dead wood and to keep only what is generally useful. This is no time for misplaced, I don't know, sentiment. I guess that's the word. I told you I'm not a good reader, but I'm not ashamed. This is why the spiritual work will help you be who you need to be. Okay, I'm not here to read. I'm not here to be your third grade teacher and read you a book for kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to interpret these cards. Excuse me, I didn't mean that to go like that, but you know, I have to show you this, and I'm not ashamed of what I am and how I am. A battle of conflict, trouble which must be faced, an opponent, discrimination, rigorous training, the need to act decisively. All right, post haste, like snap of a finger type shit. So, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. All right, the warrior, we have to fight for what we want. We have to. And as you see, both nines are here, which is completion. 7 is also completion, which is God's number in Christianity, and is completion in Christianity. This is also a 7-year. Okay, we're going into an 8-year, and if you put this 7 and 11 becomes a 9, you guys. We got 3 9s. Wow. Yes, this is completion. This is time. We, including me, so don't get it twisted. This message is for me. Also, I said the collective, right? So, sorry, my camera going in and out. Breakdown. The doors have been open for us to do our spiritual work, hence the 11. Okay? It has, in the Kabbalah, that's the sun symbol in the middle. All right? The cauldron. What are you cultivating? What are you manifesting? What are you saying to yourself? What are you doing for yourself? What are you not doing for yourself? You know what I'm saying? What have your ancestors done? Are you working with the right ancestors? Are you working with the wrong ancestors? There's a lot of questions. At the end of the day, the cauldron means work, spiritual work. Either do the work or don't do the work. And I went through this phase. Trust me, we all gonna go through it. If this is your beginning, all I could say is get ready for the ride and stay in the moment. Because if you be too all out of space, I promise you, you could get lost, or you'll just be out there for a minute. The shit that people done to you that's holding you back, this is part of the work that you have to do. You have to put that shit in the cauldron, cultivate it, do your spell work, do your magic work, and make that shit manifest. You hear me? And while you're doing it, you have spirit guides and those who have high authorities in the spirit realm. You need to involve them in what you're doing, because that will also complete some things for you in your life. But the gates are open for the work to be done. Now, with the work being done, and with you taking things to a higher court for your greater good, also too, this card is a double meaning because of the discipline card, which means that we are being judged for our works, whether that be good or bad. So are you being disciplined? Are you being the student? Are you being the learner in order to grow, to become your best, greatest version of who you are? That discipline is important. And I'll share that in another video. Like I said, that would be more of me introducing myself. The warrior, fight for what you want. So you're gonna have to fight. I think these two cards go hand in hand, and these two cards go hand in hand together. You're going to have to fight for what you want. You're going to have the discipline to do it. It's definitely going to be a fight. You're going to be judged for what you do and don't do. All right. Not so much as a judgment, it's just going to be graded. So it's like, oh, he didn't do that. That's an F. So it's going to come back around again. And y'all be like, oh, why these demons be fucking with me? We do have shit that fuck with us, but we fuck with ourselves. If you want to be honest, we be fucking ourselves up. All right. And that's where the court come in at, because while we taking other people to court in higher realms and stuff, trust me, Maya and Anubis and all them, if you didn't do this discipline and if you didn't fight, trust me, you will be weighed in the court of spirituality. All right. So in the cauldron, it's time to go ahead and cultivate and get that magic going, baby. You hear me? Do what you got to do for you. Just saying, on some real shit. And that